say, doing this for now. Yeah, exactly.
Namaskar, namaste. Good morning. Welcome to yoga. Start off with a powerful pranayama to develop more superconscious awareness for the waking state and the dreaming state. It's done differently for guys and girls. Yoginis, you're going to close off your left nostril, the feminine channel. Lewis and I are going to close off the masculine channel, the right nostril. Take a deep breath in, visualizing bright green energy traveling up the open side of the body. And then close it off. Exhale, dark blue down the opposite side, left side in girls, right side in guys. And then close that side off. Inhaling right side for girls, visualizing bright green, left side for guys. Close it off. Exhale, dark blue down the opposite side. Left in girls, right in guys. Keep that going. Girls practicing Chandra Beta, Surya Beta. We practice Chandra Beta. Surya and lunar activating breaths to bring balance to the energy body, whether you're feminine or masculine. Inhaling bright green builds positivity for the practice, increasing dream recall, the ability to remember your dreams. Exhaling dark blue releases negativity, inhibitions, holding patterns. Next exhale, release the hand over the knee. Take a full deep breath in. Hold it in for a count of 20. Jalandhar, chin lock, chin to the chest, lifting shoulders towards the ears. Take a moment, come into remembrance of who you are in the dream space, unbound, unlimited, and free. Set an intention to do the practice today from that awareness, to build more superconscious awareness so that you can become lucid, consciously free within the dream space. To unite our hearts and invoke blessings, 3 ohms, 1 Purna mantra. Take a deep breath in. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. The presence of the one divine spirit that dwells within, we bow. Arise for this yoga. Hatha yoga, stita stito. And standing at the front of your mat while I get the door for our tardy students. Namah Shivaya. Mountain pose, feet hip distance apart. If you spread your toes, squeeze leg muscles in and up towards the hips, and squeeze inner thighs together, embracing the midline, belly in, scoop tailbone, shoulders up and back, sliding jawbone back, activating Ujjayi breath, breathing deeply with more focus from the back of the throat. Deep breath in. Exhale, root down, releasing hands. Inhale, stretch up, celebrating the freedom of the morning. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen and curl. Exhale, step back into plank. Hold plank. Take hands a little wider. Spread fingers wide. Index finger leads the way.
Sorry.
All good. Just going to square you off. Lean forward. Lower all the way down into the belly. Go for the clasp for Padahasta Shalabhasana. Clasping. Squeeze in, arch up. And then tack your toes down. Hands to the side of the chest. Pull shoulders onto the back body. Sweep heart forward and up for a high cobra pose. Stay there for a few deep breaths. Keeping index knuckles rooting down. Tops of the arms outer, spiraling. And then lower down. Push back. Downward facing dog. First dog of the day. Stretch it out, bend one knee at a time, lengthen through calf muscles. The sign of a professional, getting the towel wet. Right leg up to the ceiling, bend the knee and twist. Stretching out side body. And then step right foot up to the front of the mat for Dhanarasana for a deep lunge. Right foot up. Take hands forward, a foot in front of you. Elevating wrists in ridge top position or fingertip position. Bend elbows up, squeeze shoulder blades on the back, and then slowly sink into it, taking chest down towards the floor. Keep your back leg lifting. Keep it straight and strong as you release tension in the outer right hip. Stretching out the hands. The hands are the most powerful tools for dreamers because the hands can always be found within the dream space, in your dream body, to stabilize your awareness so that you can gain conscious control of the dream. Feel free to work ridge top, fingertip, or fist. Step back, take a vinyasa. Right now your awareness is stabilized, experiencing space and time in its linear progression. But when you go to sleep, your awareness becomes dislodged and starts to bounce around, and you only get scattered images and brief moments to catch the dream, to get conscious of it in it. Take the left leg up, bend the knee and twist. In yoga, there's 4 states of consciousness: waking state, unconscious mind, no mental activity, subconscious mind, dream impressions. Step it all the way up to the front of the mat for the deep lunge. And then there's the turiya, the 4th state, the transcendental state, where you can wake up consciously in either the subconscious or unconscious states. It can be experienced during heightened states of meditation, breath work, shamanic activities, yoga nidra, the yoga of sleep. Step back, take a vinyasa, intense power vinyasa classes, or malam yoga, dream yoga, the yoga of the dream state. Flip back. Hold down dog, few deep ujjayi, keep the tops of the thighs engaged. Pushing back, As you push energy from the tops of the shoulders out through your hands, full stretch. Bend knees, gaze up, step or jump at the end of the exhale. Inhale, lengthen and curl. Exhale, fold, pushing thigh bones back and apart. And then squeeze into the center, root down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, pause the chakras, turning gaze back within. Coming back into remembrance of who you are as the dreamed being. Deep breath in. Exhale, root down. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen and curl. Exhale, step or jump. Take the Vinyasa. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, rise up for Ardha Bhujanga or Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, flow back, Adho Mukha. Bhavati Pujayi. Bend knees. At the end of the exhale, step or jump. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Midline, root down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen and curl. Exhale, step or jump. Take the Vinyasa. Flow through with your breath. In yoga, we create union by bouncing right and left sides of the body, masculine and feminine energies. Balancing inhale pattern with exhale pattern. Merging the individual with the universal. Creating sacred within the profane. Right foot up, side angle pose, Parsvakonasana, back foot flat, draw belly in, scoop tailbone, deep and twist and reach. Feel free to use the block if you need it. You can also create a state of union, state of totality, right knees bending deep on this one, side angle pose. Creating state of union, totality, unification, by merging the dreamer with who you are right now, with the dreamed being of who you are when you're asleep. Take your top arm behind the back. Lift and reach for half warrior side angle pose. Most of the time we don't stay in remembrance of who we are in the dream space during the day. And that person, when you happen to wake up and get lucid, doesn't remember the dreamer, the person you are during the day. But if you can merge the awarenesses, you can wake up in your dreams, becoming conscious and free, and then become a co-creator within the waking state, manifesting all of your dreams. Step back, take a Vinyasa. Exhaling down. Ascend, pausing as you curl. Exhale, flow back. Second side, Parsvakona, left foot up, back foot flat. Belly in, scoop tailbone, deep and twist and reach. Right arm behind the back, deep and twist. Going top shoulder back and then push down, lift and reach, left hand straight again, straight ahead. Thumb and index finger together. Sign of knowledge and wisdom. Deep breath in. Exhale, release, step back, plank pose, take a Vinyasa. Every time you gaze at your hands through the practice, tell yourself internally that you're dreaming. It's all a dream. The more you repeat it as a mantra over and over again throughout the day, and the more the thought will spontaneously occur when you actually are in the dream space. If you never tell yourself that you're dreaming when you're awake, if you never look around and doing a reality check to see if you're waking or dreaming, then you're never going to do it when you actually are dreaming. Takes cross training during the day. Right leg lifts behind you, flexing foot, squeeze leg muscles in, lean forward in a plank, pushing head up, index knuckles down, halfway down, push back strong, right foot up, warrior one pose. Your back heel up, squaring off hips, take arms overhead. Deep breath in, integrate, squeezing legs together. Exhale, push leg bones apart, hips forward and down, curling deeper. Inhale, draw in, squeezing in for more strength. Building power in the legs. Exhale, push through back heel, bend right knee deep. One more strong breath. Exhale, release, step back, plank pose, Vinyasa. Left leg lifts. Flex foot, squeeze leg muscles in, plank pose. Head up, index knuckles down, halfway down. Push back strong, left foot up, Virabhadra. Back heel up, squaring off hips so you can go deeper safely into the back bend. Inhale, integrate, draw into the center. From the center, pulsate out, pushing through back heel, bending left knee deep. Inhale, breathe down, drawing in. Exhale, go deeper, pushing top of the left thigh down. One more strong breath. Exhale, release, step back, plank. Take a vinyasa. Let's do another one. Right leg lifts, plank. Trianga. Push back strong. Step it up, Virabhadra. Square it off, take it overhead. Inhale, integrate, drawing in, building more strength, muscle energy in the legs. Keeping left leg straight and strong. Bend right knee deep, hips forward and down. Taking gaze up to the hands. It's all a dream. Following hands to the back of the room on the exhale. Breathing in freedom, liberation. One more strong breath. Exhale, release, Vinyasa. Left leg lifts, plank, Trianga, push back strong, step it up, same thing, square it off, Uddiyana, firm lower abdomen, take it overhead, pull arms and shoulders down the back, curl in the upper back, taking gaze up to the hands, following hands back on the exhale, staying with the breath. Deep one, exhale, release, Vinyasa. Keeping the right foot off the floor, bend your right knee, bring it up all the way to the outer edge of your right arm. And then lower halfway down, do a push-up, Trianga. Push back into Vasisthasana, side arm balance pose, rocking onto the outer edge of your right foot, stacking feet. You can bring your left foot up into tree pose or reach for the big toe. Outer form's the illusion. It's the inner form that matters most. The alignment with mind, breath, and spirit. Staying connected to the Leela, the divine play, the sport of consciousness. Step it back, wild thing, Kamakara, lift hips high and curl. Vinyasa from plank or turbo dog. Left knee up, outer edge of left arm. Lean forward into plank. Lower halfway down. Push back strong. Vasisthasana on the opposite side. Optional, bring foot up in the tree, reaching for big toe. Stay with the breath. Inhale, arching underside of the body. Exhale, twisting from the heart space. And then step it back, Kamakara, lift and curl. Top hand down, Vinyasa from plank or turbo dog. Right foot to the front of the mat, pause, both hands to the top of the thigh, connecting to the breath, coming back into remembrance, who you are as the dreamed being in the dream space. And then squeezing legs together. Virabhadra 2. Take back foot flat. You can wiggle it further back to create more length. Ankles underneath your wrist, palms face up first, lifting hard up. And then turn palms down, squeeze belly in, rib cage in, bend right knee a little deeper, keep it leaning to the right. As you gaze at your right middle finger. Parsvabhira, left hand in the back leg, right arm overhead. Keep right knee bending deep, and then bend your right arm, hand behind the head, grabbing side of the back of the skull. Push your head back, lifting rib cage up higher. Stay there, bend your arm, push your head back. Oh yeah. Go for the clasp, bounce side angle, right arm under, left arm behind the back. Baddha Parsvakona. Vinyasa 2, both hands down. You can work a variation, hands and fists, or ridge top if you want to change it up. And then take it up, hold it, and rotating right leg, left heel reaches for the ceiling. You can come onto the chin if it's available. Bending knees in the Ganda Barandasana, or just step back and take a Vinyasa. Left foot up and pause. Both hands to the top of the thigh. Bowing forward. Squeeze the legs together and then back foot flat. Wiggle it back. Warrior 2. Arms up parallel, palms up first, lifting shoulder blades up into the heart space, and then keep them lifting. Turn your palms down, strengthen core, top rib cage down and in, then left knee a little deeper. Keep it leaning to the left. Arms with your right hand in the back leg, left arm overhead. Left knee bend deep, leaning to the left, bend the top arm, hand behind the head, push your head back into the hand, lifting rib cage up, stretching side body. Bow forward, left arm under, right arm behind the back, going for the clasp. Kapotasana, Vinyasa, both hands down. Pick it up. From your edge. Right foot up, side angle pose round 2. Right foot to the front of the mat. Left arm reaches. Bow forward to the heart, straighten leg for triangle pose. And then re-scoop tailbone and twist, taking left arm straight up. Stay with the breath, keep it full and deep. Bend top arm, hand to the hip, step up for half moon pose, Ardha Chandra. Optional chapa if you're going further, bending knee to the chest, reaching for the foot, curling shoulder back, pushing head back. Both hands down, standing split, over Prasarita, Kapotasana. Garudasana, come all the way upright, cross left leg over, left arm under, eagle pose, wrapping. Point your foot to the floor, cross it behind the ankle, slowly sink into it. Resting elbow on the top of the thigh, and then point your hands towards your drishti. Focus mind and vision, deep in Ujjayi. Slowly unwind, standing split. And then set yourself up. You can kick towards a handstand or a forearm stand or just take a vinyasa. Yep. We'll do more. When you're ready, second side for side angle pose. Left foot up, right arm reaches, a few breaths. Bow forward, straighten left leg, squeezing inner thighs together. Triangle pose, re-scoop tailbone, out rotating top of the thigh. So you deep and twist, taking right arm straight up. And then step it up, Ardha Chandra, half moon pose. Optional chapa if you're going further for the back bend. Both hands down, standing split, Urdhva Prasarita, Akapada. Garuda, eagle pose, the Vahana of Vishnu, the cosmic dreamer, cross right leg over, right arm under. Doesn't matter if the ankle traps or not. When you find your drishti, your gazing point, slowly sink into it, and then point your hands down to open up the tops of the shoulders. Stay with the breath, make it a meditation. Unwind, back up, standing split. Handstand, forearm stand, Vinyasa, take it up, take it back. We'll do more. Legs wide, facing the wall. Take it into Ardha Mala. Bend your right knee. Shift to the right, turning left foot up. Slowly sink into it. Place your hands wherever you need to for support. If the right foot's flat and you have balance, you can go for the wrap and the bind across the front of the shin. Taking head towards the floor. And shift to the left, turning right foot up. Back to center. Go as wide as you can, deep as you can. Angling toes in, heels out. Take head and chest down towards the floor. Optional forearms or to the chin. Ready, slowly heel toe in. Baka, come to squatting at the front of the mat for crow pose. Spread your fingers, spread your arm. You're good. Just go ahead and adjust your fingers a little. Try it like that. You ready? Optional tripod headstand. Ready, child's pose, resting back. You can rest here or take it into puppy pose, Uttana Shishosana. Knees wide, sliding forward, the palms face up. Yummy. Nice breath. If you want it, stay there. Be gentle. When you're ready, escape back to child's pose. You okay? Mm-hmm. Oh, you got a high carrying angle. Look at that. Deep breath. There you go. Welcome to my class. Let's go to the wall and get upside down. Handstand, meditation time. Yay. Or you can stay in the middle of the room if you have balance. Use that spot. Somebody, Karina, why don't you come over here? Lewis, you can use the door, or somebody can come over here. Let's just slide over to this one. There we go. Thinking of the timing. How to break it up.
What's first, teacher?
Huh?
What's first, teacher?
Yeah, well, handstands first. But I'll let you guys decide the time. So 2 or 3 minutes in handstand, and then 2 or 3 minutes in forearm stand, and then another 2 to 3 in headstand. So if you want to change it up, if you're skipping headstand, you can just spend more time in handstand or forearm stand and revisit those. And I'll just call it every 30 seconds and give you a rest after 3 minutes. Here we go. 8 minutes total, upside down. Handstand, forearm stand, headstand. If you need to, Viparita Karani. Measure thumb from pinky finger from the wall first, so your hands are approximately 5 to 6 inches away from the wall. When you kick up, you can take your hips to the wall first, chin to the chest to work back body strength. And then you can curl, taking head to the wall and hips away to work front body strength. You going up today for handstand, or you want to skip it? Okay, cool. I'll teach you. You can go like this. Taking hands wide, just step one foot up, and then the other, and then you can take one leg away, and just hold it there, and then switch legs. I'll get the timer.
We're good children, right?
You're all waiting. That's right. Savor the suspense. Oh, it's 10:08. Here we go. Divine time of perfection going up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are united. You are one. You are full and complete and connected to the infinite, to the eternal, to the perennial and timeless knowledge and wisdom. Stay with the breath. Ignore your thoughts. They're temporary. They're part of the Maya, the illusion. That's 30 seconds if you want to transition. Taking head to the wall, hips away. That's 1 minute. That's 1:30. You can transition, change positions, or that's 1:58. 2 minutes. Nice catapult. Let's take it with handstand one more time. Take it up for 30 more seconds. If you're still in handstand and you want to stay up longer, feel free. You
Is
never,
it 3 or no?
we're almost there. You look solid today, Karina. You look like 4.
No, I can't. Finish this. Is it?
Almost there. That's 3 minutes. You can stay up or rest down. 3:06.
I'm getting a pinch right Stretching up.
I see how say your hands are set. I mean, it's usual that they would get the. Were you pushing your head up really strong into the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Maybe that's it. I pushed it here.
Yeah. You have to probably come a little further away and get more dissension with your heart so you can curl in the upper back
Okay,
and
yeah,
not.
close.
Anybody need a block for forearm stand? I got it. Which strap you want? The gray one? Pinch 2 minutes. Feel free to work 3.
Is this the same distance from the wall?
No.
Pinky finger?
No, it would be different. It would be, you would set fingertip from elbow distance, and then your elbow would go straight down. Yeah, it'd go. You'd be further back. I don't know the exact distance if you're going to use the wall, but it should be a little further than that, like 2 or 3 inches further back.
Then you're bending a little bit, like when you get tired, you bend, no?
Bend.
Like your back bends.
Yeah, the tendency is you arch. Let's just go over it real quick. Let me get in here. So if you're going to use the wall, you want to be able to get one foot to the wall bent. So you want to be just a few inches away. So when you kick up, you can have one leg bent with the toe on the wall and then the other leg straight up, and then your head and neck relaxed so that you can squeeze belly in and work your tailbone. Because the tendency is if you come here, then this happens, you disengage and then you just arch in the lower back, and you want to resist that. Taking one leg away and then belly in and work midline, squeezing legs in tight so that eventually you don't need the wall. You're just squeezing in really tight, resisting the arch. With or without the wall, if you use it, just 1 foot. Get set, going up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it up. I'm going to change it up for you today. Let's do it like this. So you can get your head off the floor. You're going to do a variation. Come here like this and clasp. And bring your thumbs together like this with your pinky fingers out. And then just watch for a second. You're going to rest your head here. And then you're going to kick up. And you can rest your head here or just push down and look straight down towards your wrists. Both knees up. And then walk your feet in. And then one leg kicks up. There you go. Boom. And then right there, squeeze legs in tight, belly in, tailbone up. There you go. You're a player, girl. You got talent. It's 1. And then squeeze in here so there's no daylight. There you go. That's 2.5. You can rest down. Nice. And then get set for headstand. You can rest in headstand. Shirshasana 1, clasping hands. Get set, take it up. You good? Okay, on this one, you can do an open clasp like this. And you just hold the back of the head, taking the crown of the head down. That should be good right there. Walk your feet in more. All the way, all the way. There you go. Lift one leg up. Easy. That's it. That's it. Hold it there. Now squeeze your legs in, and then belly in, and tailbone up. Squeeze your glutes. There's many valid intentions for doing lucid dreaming. The first immediate benefit is an experience of intense freedom, of being able to do whatever your mind wants without the need of its physical body. You can use it for problem solving, for enhancing creativity. You can use it for breaking free of karma, of ritualistic patterns. You can use it for overcoming samskara, ritualistic beliefs or limitations that the mind imposes upon you. It can be used for overcoming avninavesha, the fear of death. It is used for overcoming the bardo realm. So after you leave the physical world, you enter into the intermediate state, according to Buddhism. We're experiencing flashes or visual images of this life, and it's how you respond to them with fear, aversion, greed, or love, or attachment that creates the karmic seeds for your next life. So through the practice of conscious dreaming, dream yoga, you learn not to respond emotionally, and you can change all the visual images because you realize they're all impressions of your own mind. And then you can go straight to nirvana or heaven, or and achieve final moksha or liberation. Down, stack your fists if you're not there yet. In child's pose, resting forehead on stacked fists. And then slide the mats back. One arm auspicious pose. One leg flat on the belly. Take right arm out to the right. Rock over onto the side body, going for the clasp. You can shift your feet in, crossing left ankle on top. Or work fire log leg if you want the hip opener. And switch. Left arm out. Rock over. And knees up. Shift your hips in. Optional right ankle on top. Back onto the belly. Reach back for both feet for Dhanarasana Bow Pose. Push down through the knees, scoop tailbone, kick back, arch up and lift. And then rest, push back, child's pose. Pigeon pose, Kapotasana, Kapotasana. Right knee up wide. Slide the left leg in and slide it back. Lift and curl. Square it off. And then keeping hips lifting, square it forward. Bring right hand front and center. You can use a block in front of you if you need extra support. And then reach your left hand back for your back foot for a quad stretch. You can trap it for mermaid or strap it. Take it overhead. Full king pigeon. Ready, you can release and fold forward. So good.
She needs that.
Optional Vinny, stepping back. Or just switch legs. Ready, you can take it forward. Vinyasa, step back, flow through. Ustrasana, camel pose, coming in at the front of the mat. Back to the heart, hips back and apart. You draw belly in, scoop tailbone, the shoulders up. Roll, reaching hands back. Up and rest back, Supta Vira. Rest here. If you want to work Kapotasana, you can take hands overhead and slide them to the top of the head and then slide it in for the feet. Stay there, Simona. Stay there. Yeah, push through your arms and try and extend forward more. There you go. That's right. Pray to God. And then take your head down and stay there. Stay there. Just one arm at a time. Look, there's your foot. Boom.
Oh, nice.
And then the other one. There's the other foot. Boom. That's good for today. When you're ready, back up. Get out of there. Take a vinyasa or just come to sitting for Ardha Matsyendrasana. Half fish pose. Hold left leg in, cross right ankle over. Right hand is behind you, left arm up, arching. Exhale, twist, take your arm across. Danielle, just switch legs. You can wrap and bind if it's available. Or you can just grab the heel or the knee. Inhale and twist and switch. Back, right arm up. Lengthen, exhale across. Part lifting. You can wrap and bind if you want to. One, optional vinyasa, or just open up to the side. Taking legs wide for Upavishta Konasana, seated wide angle. Sitting bones, and hamstrings, arch up, and fold forward. Twist over right leg. And back up and switch. Back up, fold forward one more time. Back up, pivot forward for double arm hero. Bending knees up. Flip hands, palms face out. Wrist to the rib cage, hook one elbow in, hook the other elbow in. Release your jaw, roof of the mouth, slowly squeeze in. Take hands back, arch up, unhinge the jaw. Nava. Lift up for bow pose, holding onto the backs of the legs up, flexing feet. If you want to make it harder, you can take arms overhead, not necessary. Focus on the legs, building strength in the tops and the quads. And then Ardha, halfway down, build strength in the inner thighs and outer shins. Squeezing in tight, pointing feet. Back up, Purnanava. Working quad strength, flexing feet, pushing out through heels. Ardha, halfway, midline. Last round, back up. Last one, back down. Rest. Knees to the chest. Rock around a little side to side. Bandha Sarvanga, feet on the floor underneath the knees. And then lift, clasp. Repeat or take it all the way up. Urdhva hands overhead. Hips up, chest up, top of the head. Take it all the way up. Optional push-ups. Lifting heels up, walk it in. When you're ready, you can rest. Up. One more good one from the floor. Or you can do some drop backs if you're ready. Drop back. Another Urdhva, or if you're done with back bends, take it into shoulder stand. That spot.
Yes.
Hard up, hips forward. Very good. He's done. One. Head all the way back, reach. Squeeze the legs together. 1, 2, 3. Nice. You want to go back?
I used to be able to do it.
I bet. Comes back.
It does.
I know.
Back.
Yeah, you can wait till next week. Shoulder stand when you're ready. Hold on. When you set the blankets, you should have one an inch or two like this, so that it's rounded like that. There you go. If lotus is available, feel free to bring your legs into lotus and shoulder stand. And you can work Urdhva Padma, taking hands to the knees, straightening arms, bouncing on the backs of the shoulders and the head. When you're ready, you can take legs overhead for plow pose, halasana. Ear pressure pose, bend knees over ears, or if you're in lotus, lower legs over the head, wrapping arms around the legs for pindasana, womb pose. Slowly unroll for Matsyasana, fish pose, or Padma Matsyasana. Arching, head back. You can hold the arch of the spine or lift legs up, arms up. 40-degree angles for Uttana Padasana. And then single leg stretch, Supta Padangusthasana, right leg up. Clasping hands behind the hamstrings, resist first, arching away. Kicking away, shoulders down, lifting hard up, and then slowly bring right leg closer to the chest, keeping it straight and strong. it to the right. Take it up and over into a twist. Back up and switch. Build strength first, resisting, arching. And slowly bring it closer. Take it to the left. Twist. Back up. Happy baby. Reaching for the feet. Pulling knees down. You're going further towards Yoga Nidra. Walk arms over the legs, feet to the head, or behind the head. And when you're ready, after you've worked both legs, you can twist to the right. Twist to the opposite side. Shavasana. Back up. Roll around, twist or stretch if you need to. When you're ready, extend long for final relaxation. out, making subtle movements. Reach arms long overhead. to the right, supporting head on the arm bone. Slowly twist up to a comfortable sitting meditation posture. Namaste Om, and universal prayer for happiness and freedom. Deep breath in. Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. Okay, Mom. Place to be Saturday is here. Avoid the beach and all the craziness. 3 to 6. Saturday, learn how to draw the Sri Yantra. Boom, boom. Some back there, boom.
And also the history and the energetics of everything inside.
Yay. You can bring your kids, your friends and relatives, people you find on the street. Tell them.
No, I don't.